Hello and welcome back to Empyrion channel, and this is Empyrion speaking. I was decided, and I wasn't have the intention of recording it or something, but the reason why I recording it's because Elion makes some updating stuff that I wasn't even notice about it. I mean, they might be when under notice of our intentions to be noticed. So yeah, I'll show you what kind of a update that I'm talking about. Sorry about that. Okay, let me change to this view. So, you know how the mining lasers on the SV looks like, right? So, I was playing a game and I'm running out of titanium, and I just happened to bring my Star Explorer over there, and plus the crystalline digger that I happen to finish in a way that I intended for it. It works pretty well. In fact, the hole that I dug up between the asteroid, it's fit perfectly. No doubt it's very perfect. So I got all these 4 mining lasers on the top and the bottom, and both at each side. Sorry, my voice wasn't working pretty well. I mean, I have no idea what causes it. Maybe it's hot over here. Yeah, but all that aside, so you know how mining laser looks like, right? Okay, here is what changes. It has this like little effect, like things mining up in a straight line, and you know what, it's bizarre. It was not very effective on the first place. Yeah, I'm now gonna dig out this asteroid. Let's see how it goes. Look at this. It goes even deeper. The range on the mining laser wasn't very deep with the original intended, but Elion made changes about the mining laser on the last patch to version 1.1.6. I just now noticed the tag on the top left corner has changed. I have no idea. So I guess this is what they have been managed to do it. Yeah, it's definitely worked pretty effectively. In fact, they increased the range of mining inside the asteroid, so we don't have to go like really deep into the asteroid and continually digging, and eventually got yourself stuck inside the asteroid. I think that most of the people has encountered it and probably talk about it on the official website. But as I can see right now, the problem has solved. For every one of you still have problem of mining it, don't have to worry anymore. Elion has made changes. Look at all this. I can just easily stay out the range and easily picked off every bit of the asteroid. I'm not sure how accurate is it. Yeah, it's pretty accurate, except that still have little pieces inside. Well, it's a great thing that they increases the range of the mining laser. And now I just have to pay more attention that I might have missed some other bits inside here. I think I got everything out of it. So there's another spot that I haven't dug up. Oop. Yep. Here's what's happened. I just overlooked some corner and there will be some other still remains on that one spot. Okay. Yeah, I need titanium so badly because I was building a new vessel, not like the previous vessel that I built. It was for combat intentions. It's gonna be filled with guns, and no, there's no grow pods inside. The purpose of that vessel is for combat only. I could imagine that. Why can I tuck you up? That the pieces is so small. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I probably need a little motivation of my crystalline digger as well. As you can see that there are a bit of the material just left inside there. I haven't been dug it up. I think, I don't know. Well, it's a good thing that they made the changes about mining laser. Sorry, I have no idea what other changes gonna be, but maybe we'll find out throughout this recording section. Right now, I'm just gonna finish digging up the titanium. The vessel that I'm building is gonna be filled with hardened steel only. I don't have the intention of wasting that much of a saphium because titanium is everywhere, especially on like a Polaris territory. They're basically everywhere, so there's probably not having any problem to digging out with. So I'm just gonna park this and then heading to the next titanium asteroid. Okay, I've done my mining and it's time to go back. That amount of titanium is gonna keep me busy all day long. Yeah, I'll show you what I have the schematic of a very special shape of a vessel. It's probably nothing special despite that there's like a multiple shape of a combat SV, not SV, CV. The different shape of a combat CV that you guys has been building. So it's probably a no surprise for me to impress with. Well, at least I can show you guys what I've been building. And the idea of having the guns on like the front and the back side, just in case that the enemy gets on our back side, that we still have a fighting chance while being surrounded by the enemy. So yeah, I was considering about that, and Well, it wasn't really going to work the way as I intended for. But still, it's a good design that I'm pretty much proud of it. So you can probably see the shape of my combat CV right now. I call it the Elite Crystallian, just like how my mining SV came to be. I like the Crystallian. I like the words better than anything that I fingered up, like diamond, like Diamond Elite or something. The Crystallian suits better, I think. So yeah, that's what I intended for the name to be. Well, you can still change the name or making a modification. Just simply do whatever you want. I don't really have any control with it. If you think the design is lame, you can just change it up. You can just change it up. Yeah, I would like to see the difference of you making the design. Well, not that I'm really going to check anyway. But no, you know, probably. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Sorry for disappointing, but that's probably how I act, like, for whatever. Yeah, I like my own design better, so that's probably the only reason that I don't want to use other people's design as my own CV, as my own vessel, I meant. So yeah, let me give it a little tour about how it's the shape of this combat CV. So as you can see that there are hatches on top, and especially in the middle, I'm covering it up with the blocks so that it's only like the center taking damage but neither each other side. Well, I'm probably overthinking about it because it's still gonna get damage even if I cover the side. It's pointless to do it, but I like having like the shape of the side to be able, like, I don't know, making a pretty entrance about the side of it. So yeah, it's probably for the smallest SV that can fit in here. And I think my Star Scouter, it's not going to fit in there anyhow. But yeah, maybe I can make it smaller with the SV. Just a smaller version of a Star Scouter I can put in there. So as you can see in here, this is where the main components is gonna be. You can see the warp core is behind the pentaxid tank, and one Wi-Fi behind here, and I might be considering putting one Wi-Fi on the front as well, just to have like an access range behind and the front. Sorry about that. So yeah, and this is the ammo controller and container controller. The ammo controller, well, I can use that like a normal ammo container, like the green one, the big green one. But I decided to use a ammo controller just so I can put more ammo in it, because like I said, this is going to be a combat vessel. It does not have a grow pod for space. It only like a small combat vessel that's technically filled with weapons and turrets. Yeah, I'm thinking about adding a mounted weapon on the front, on both of the side here, and probably the top and the bottom as well. And then in the center over here, it's where I'm gonna be driving the CV and goes into combat. Yeah, I think this angle is quite suitable for me to be sitting here and probably firing my weapons. Yeah, it's a good point of view. I'm kinda impressed myself that I might be able to pull this off. And then on both of this side here, it's going to be the turret placement. And of course, it's gonna fill with the blocks that it doesn't necessarily to have space for anything particular. And I have no idea where to put the engines on either. But I having a thought about where the generator or the fuel tanks is gonna be. But I was thinking about maybe at the center over here, probably the safest options that I can have it, so that it doesn't take too much of a damage and they won't reach the explosive range of a flag shells and missile launcher. It's probably just the 1 blocks away, right? So I am intending to put like a two layers of the armor that protected that from the outside, and then the inside will still have something to protecting the important components in here. Oh yeah, I forgot that I need to mention that this vessel might as well be the tier 4. Yeah, let me turn that back on. Yeah, so as you can see, the CPU usage is already over, because the amount of the hardened steel, it's basically how many the CPU usage it's gonna be increased over time, and then the rest will be the components and the things that we added into for additionals. So as I'm thinking about how am I gonna pull this one off, it's probably gonna have like the tier 4 handling the CPU usage. Like I said, it's gonna be a expensive build. If you guys want to try it out, then you guys can go ahead and try it. For now, I need to think about how am I gonna design the interior. And the first things in the base, I'm gonna have to turn on the furnace and then smelting the titanium away. I need those titanium badly, boys. Keep smelting them until you run out. I don't need that much of a Saphium. So hold on, how much power do we have? Oh, we're just starting to working. Yeah, the battery charging rate, it's definitely a little bit slower. Instead of having a speed usage, instead of like the power going out faster, the charging rate of the battery, it's much slower than charging back up. I don't know why, but I consider this might be the problem for us to actually not relying on like a solar capacitor options, that we only like building a normal few tanks and generator just keep wasting all the promethium that we're finding. So it's kind of a problem that we have to keep using them. So Elion, if you like listen to this or watching or just happen to watch this video, might be consider like changing the speed of charging the battery power, so that we don't actually have to waste too much promethium, and we can still save some for our traveling, like doing other stuff for filling up other vessel. That would be great. So let's see, let's just make a bunch of the tight hardened steel. And I got a lot of the titanium to spare with, especially with the amount that I just brought back in. Now I have no problem of keep making them at all. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to actually having them done sooner. And the power usage, it's quicker than I thought. So yeah, I'll probably talk to you guys back when I'm like doing something else. Maybe like giving a little design on the combat CV or something. Yeah, I'll see you when I can. Yeah, I'll see you when I want to talk. Okay, guys. I'm sort of like, I need a turret on a CV naturally, but I actually scroll down and look for a bit and discover this, the flamethrower fuel. I have no idea they added this in the game. We might actually have a flamethrower as the weapon. But I know what you're thinking. I wasn't able to find a flamethrower anywhere in here. It's just the normal weapon selection that you're seeing on like a tech tree. Yeah, let me show you. Okay, so I was actually having a look around like a couple minutes ago and trying to find that flamethrower, and it's not in here. I think my game just staying like a alpha situations where I can be able to find that weapons and unlock it. Or maybe in these cases they might have added in and wasn't ready to show it yet. I mean, it's not in here. that flamethrower, it's not in here yet. Or maybe you can brought it from the Polaris trader. I have no idea. I'll have to confirm it, like playing on my own while like finding my own job. But yeah, I can confirm that the flamethrower will be added in the future, I suppose. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but perhaps we can have something to hope for. Yeah, I know you guys, maybe some of you guys, I don't know, but I know a lot of you have been talking about like, how is the game have no flamethrower when there's like a pest control situation that it's needed for something specifically. I really get that. I really feel it. I do feel about that. I'm not kidding, I do have a feeling that it's gonna end the game pretty soon. I hope it's pretty soon, but it's not going to be pretty soon. Well, yeah, I'll just say that we will have something to look forward to it. So yeah, be patient guys. It's gonna be here, okay? That flamethrower. Yeah, I'm just gonna get back to building and talk to you when I'm about to done. Okay, so I'm back, and this is probably the basic setup for the turret that I'm planning to have it on a combat CV. So basically what you're seeing here, it's sort of a design that I might consider it most effective positions for the turret to be actually dealing damage from all the angle that they can deal with. So on top over here you can see there are 4 rocket turrets on both each side, and the front and the back, so they can cover all the angles of enemy approach. So I'll probably add a few more, like a cannon turret or minigun turret on the top here, so that they can actually do a extra damage to those incoming fire of a drone attack or a vessel that just make a maneuver and travel on top of our head. So, and artillery turrets on both sides as well, and they can shoot the front and the back as well, just in case if there are like a different type of drone just approach from behind. This one will take care of it. And yes, I am going to add more turrets on the back, so I'll just leave it like this for now. And then we have, in the front we have a pulse laser rifle turret, and the what is this? We have the plasma turret, and then a laser turret on here, and finally we have a cannon turret for additional damage, maybe. Yeah, so yeah, it's a constant damage type of turret, so the shield will make the enemy shields won't recharge in time, so this thing can actually keep damaging the enemy vessel while the other things will tear off the other components on the enemy vessel. And then here is what the most crazy part you can see. A 6-barrel of artillery mounted guns. This will definitely make a shred manually firing all 6 of this bad boy. And I know you might be questioning about the placement of this weapon. It could have been like more upward, and I might have the feeling as well that you guys might be asking, why not just move the turret more upward so that you can put more turrets on the side, so that you don't have to worry about any sort of like a weak firepower. Well, here is the case. When I move the turret a little bit upward, he might imagine this. If I move the turret a little bit upward, they might be the enemy can come from all the angles. Like when they literally attack me from below, they might have chance to blow off my turret. Even if just the little tips just showing up, they can hit pretty much accurate every turret that I have. So the best way that I think about just having all the turrets in a very safe spot where they can actually focusing fire in front of them, instead having a space actually detect where the enemy about, and then they might be focusing on other target and not the target in front of them, but not the target in front of them, but the target below them. When the first enemy vessel approaching in, that will be their first target to be aiming at it, and they will not stop until that one vessel is completely destroyed. Which is why that it's the case that I'm willing to have like not a very powerful firewall, but a much more accurate targeting system, that having all of the turrets focus on that one vessel only, what's in front of them. That is my point of this design. So yeah, and the thruster, I don't have any place I can found a perfect place for them to getting into it. I know you guys are gonna say like you can put them like between the blocks in here and not like worry about like how to not match up with other blocks, but I rather doing it in this way so that it doesn't have to ruin a very beautiful design that I have for this angle. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason that I don't want to do it. And then I might probably set up a viewing point over here so that I can actually see on the front. So basically this place, it's going to be my piloting area, and where I can see the view in front of them, in front of the vessel, so I can actually see it pretty clear. As I mentioned it before, this is going to be a combat CV, so the angle of the view and the piloting position, it has to be very accurate, to say at least. So I am going to make sure that it's going to work with the intention that I having here? I think this one will do. No, it's look kinda ugly. Yeah, it does not match up in any ways. Well, I can probably do it like this. No, still won't do. God damn it. Yeah, things like the heavy window, it doesn't really match up with any shape that I really want them to be. So yeah, it's probably going to be a very... Maybe I can do it. Yeah, I'll have like a shape that looks like this. It doesn't have to be very symmetrical, but like this. I can probably give it a little try for it. Yeah, this is going to work perfectly. So I'm just going to put it here. Let me just turn on the symmetry mode. Yeah, like that. Like this is actually going to work perfect. And then like this. And I think this is pretty good so far. This way I can look below me and on top as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Over here and like over here. This should be enough angle for me to actually look around. Yep, it will do. And let's just fill the blank. Now let's just turn off the symmetry mode. It's kind of annoying. Over here, and then oh, please tell me that I have that kind of class. Okay, I have. Yes. Perfect. Very perfect. Yeah, why not? Yeah, so this will be the piloting area where I will do all the piloting stuff in front of here. The armor might be a little bit weaker than I thought. Could be. Well, it's okay. It's not like I'm needed that much of a cover anyway. Or maybe I can just make it a little bit prettier with the shape. Like this one over here. Yes. God damn it. Yep. Can do, I guess. Oh, can do. Yeah, just simply like this, I guess. Yeah, I'm also not to forgot about that. I am going to add a turret above and bottom as well, near where I'm gonna be piloting on the front view over here. I almost forgot about that. So yeah, let me think about... Yeah, well, about that I'm going to think about it next time. When I actually have any idea what to do here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below to see... No wait, hold on. Yeah, I think I messed up the steps here. So if you like this video, leave a comment down below to let me know how you feel about this video. And yes, if you guys want me to restart the Empyrion Galactic Survival series, I wouldn't actually do it because there's things that been updated that it's not showing in the current version of the Empyrion that I'm playing it with. So I might be considering starting the whole new world and playing on it. So, what a bad timing. Yeah, I'll considering restart and playing on a new world, and probably not the same starter system that we're starting on. Yeah, it's gonna be a different planet to starting out with. And I am going to bring this combat CV into the new series of the Empyrion Galactic Survival. It's going to be amazing if I decided to use this on a hostile Xerax territory. So yeah, it could be much more fun than I could ever imagine. To be able to do things like pretty much everything. Yeah, I just found out that it wasn't airtight over here. So I'm probably going to remove all of this again. And move it back a little bit. Yep, turns out it wasn't very a reasonable placement like this. So yeah, leave a comment down below if you want me to start over the series. Not the series, but to having to see how I'm playing through with my own play style of the game. So I can do that. Just comment down below, leave a like if you enjoy watching this video, and probably not taking my advice for the... Yeah, I'll see you in the next video, I guess. I need to finish this up so I can actually have the idea of going on. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to see more content if you guys wish to see me play other game as well. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.